What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. This is your boy NarikChase, and in this video we're going to be doing another movie review, and this time we're going to be reviewing the 2021 film False Positive. Now, this film dropped this year, and there's been a lot of push for it. Look, I've been seeing it everywhere, so I'm like, okay, let me actually go see if this movie is worth a nickel or not. Now, it is a horror film directed by John Lee, and the cast includes Ilana Glazer, Justin Theroux, Pierce Brosnan, Sophia Bush. Now, Pierce Brosnan is probably the only actor in this film that makes me actually want to go watch the movie because I really like the guy. GoldenEye still is my shit. But anyways, let's just go ahead and talk about the good things. For the most part, the acting is pretty solid. I didn't mind the actors. I didn't mind how they did the characters. Ilana Glazer, she does a really good job. This woman that's just going through all of these weird emotions, and she's basically going to feel like she's going crazy and everything. I thought she actually pulled it off. I liked everyone else. I thought everyone else did a good enough job to actually help support what's going on with the character. I didn't really feel like there was much chemistry between much of the cast, even between Glazer and Theroux, who's actually supposed to be her husband. So I will say I thought that was a bit of a issue, but her character, as far as the acting, I think the acting is actually pretty good. Interesting story. I think it has a lot of room for improvement and has a lot of potential. And I don't like doing this. I don't like watching the movie and keep constantly comparing it to another movie, but I couldn't help but do it. I felt like I was watching Rosemary's Baby. I felt like everything that was going on in this movie was just a blatant ripoff of Rosemary's Baby, which, again, is not a bad thing if it's done well. But unfortunately, to me, I don't like this movie. I hated this movie. I don't like characters that obsess over stuff like this and have nothing else going on in their life, it seems like. And I understand that this couple is trying their best to have a child and it's not working. I get that. But when she does get pregnant, all she talks about after that is the pregnancy. All she ever, like, it seems like every characteristic that this character had dropped the moment she got pregnant. No chemistry between her and her husband. There's nothing that these two characters do together, so you don't care about the relationship. You don't care about her because all she does is talk about this pregnancy. She doesn't talk about anything else. She doesn't read books. You don't see her taking walks in the park. You don't really see her talking with friends or family or much of nothing. You don't see this woman do anything but obsess. Talk about something else. Go out to dinner with your husband. Go watch a baseball game or something. Stop talking about the pregnancy. We get you're pregnant. If something pops up, fine. But damn. So the whole time I'm watching the movie, she just obsesses over the pregnancy. Another thing is, most of the other characters don't have any weight or depth to them. And again, it goes back to what I was saying, where there's really no chemistry between her and her husband. I didn't feel like these two loved each other at all. I felt like most of the time they were just cool. Movies where these characters do these leap logic, but there's no explanation as to why. Now, in this brain, hey, she's pregnant and it's affecting her chemically wise, which is affecting her mental state, which to some extent, I guess I can understand that, but she has these huge leaps of logic, and it seems like after this certain moment she gets pregnant, this doctor and stuff, she just starts thinking this doctor's a bad guy, and I'm like, there's nothing that's happening in this movie right now that's making you think that way. And even with the mommy brain thing, look, I understand that women go through a lot of stuff, a lot of different changes and stuff when they're pregnant. Fine. There's no way in hell that they're going to be going through the stuff this lady was going through. She was seeing stuff, hallucinating. She was out of her mind. Like, this ain't got, I'm like, how in the hell? What the hell this got to do with pregnancy? Nothing. This movie, it felt like it wanted to be something else. Maybe it was like an unborn situation where a woman couldn't get pregnant, she got pregnant, lost a kid, and it's like a ghost or something. It felt like that. It doesn't make sense in this movie. I kid you not. Me and my wife was watching this movie. The last 10 to 15 minutes of this movie, because this woman had been hallucinating so much throughout the film, we thought it was all a hallucination. And then when the credits started rolling, we was like, wait, that's the ending, the editing and everything. It doesn't make the story cohesive enough for you to be able to figure out if she's slipping back and forth or not. Because when all this stuff starts happening, it's like automatic. There's no build up. It's like it just starts happening. It's like, well, wait a minute. She's never had these visions before. In the end, I did not like this movie. I thought this movie was absolute garbage. I thought this movie had potential, and it just completely just ruined it. This movie was terrible. Terrible. It sucked in its direction. The characters weren't interesting. The editing sucked. All this hallucination, all its freaking plot holes and everything that's in this movie. There's no build-up. There's no good tension. All of this hallucination stuff ruined this freaking movie. And I hope John Lee doesn't get another directorial role for quite some time until he goes back to the drawing board. Especially if you got Pierce Brosnan, talent, straight up talent behind you, and you mess it up with this garbage. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Screw this freaking movie. I'm going to give this movie a 1 out of 5.
Alright then, guys, in the comment section below, let me know, what do you think about the movie? Did you like the movie? Did you not like the movie? Be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe, and that notification button to get the best of what we have on the channel here. And we'll definitely catch you guys later.